back to the Black and Gold Standard Podcast. And today we want to talk about the Ops. Just an episode that we talk about the top six players or whoever the Pittsburgh Steelers are playing. So this week they're playing the Cincinnati Bengals. So we're gonna get right into it, into their top six players that I think that these are probably guys that um, Steelers need to concentrate on, and these are probably going to be the guys if Cincinnati, try to find a way to win this game. These are going to be the guys that probably going to have to have a big part in getting that done. So let's go right to it. Starting off with the quarterback. Everybody know that Joe Burrow is out with the toe injury, and by the grace of one of the most bizarre trades in NFL, I ain't gonna say NFL history, but just the way this went down, Joe Flacco moved from the starting for the Cleveland Browns to starting for the Cincinnati Bengals. Um, you know, it was a good move. From the Cincinnati standpoint, it was a good move because Browning wasn't getting it done. And the one thing about Flacco, he's kind of like our guy. He's old, but the one thing Flacco he can sling that ball around. He's kind of um, turnover prone right now. He will give you some opportunities to get some interceptions. So hopefully the Steelers. I know this was a short week, but hopefully the DBs were able to get on those jug machines and work them hands out a little bit because Flacco will give you the opportunity to get some interceptions, and he'll throw the ball to you. So definitely, and he's a standing target in there. I mean, he's not going, he ain't going to run. He's not. He's going to be right there, where he's standing. Actually, he's less mobile than Rodgers is. So the Steelers should get some opportunities to get him down on the ground. But also they got to be careful because the one thing he can do is throw that ball, and the Bengals got two good targets that he can get the ball to. So Joe Flacco is definitely number one on the Steelers list. T. Higgins. This is actually going to be a good matchup for the Steelers. This is going to be probably, I guess you could say Minnesota would because they had got Addison back. This is probably going to be the toughest matchup that they ain't had so far this year. And I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, even with Flacco, but I was really scared to death of this matchup if they got Joe Burrow, because Porter, he's probably going to take T Higgins, but that's really not a good matchup for him. Higgins kind of took him to school last year. I'm guessing Jalen. I mean, he called this out. Ramsey said that number one, which is Jamar Chase, is his. So we'll see how that go. But these guys right here can make some things happen. I mean, T. Higgins is a big receiver. He high points the ball. He can get deep. So this is going to be a very interesting matchup and see how the Steelers can match up with these guys. And then obviously Jamar Chase. What can I say? I mean, he caught 10 balls. He caught 10 passes last week. So him and Flacco got something going, and give them at least a couple more days of practice together. This is going to be a very interesting matchup because he's one of those guys. He could take a little 5-yard hitch and take it 90. So the Steelers are gonna have to really be on their on their stuff to make sure that he don't get loose on them. So let's move to the defensive guys. So defense, let's just be honest. The Cincinnati Bengals defense is terrible. I mean, they actually may have the worst defense in the NFL right now. I haven't looked at the numbers, but they're terrible. So it was really kind of hard trying to even find some guys. But Demetrius Knight, he leads them in tackles. Just a active guy. Nothing that I mean, you always got to respect, respect the guy. He's in the NFL, but like I say, on defense, the Bengals are just they may be the worst defense in the league actually. But with that said, Knight, he's going to be their guy that is going to try to stop the run. He's pretty good tackler, but that's really pretty much it. Like I say, the Steelers offensively should be able to do anything they want to do. It should not be a struggle. So we'll see how that go. Geno Stone, um, tough nose safety. Um, he's up there in tackles. I think he got like 37 tackles right now, one interception. He'll play down in the box. Um, he'll try to help with the run. He'll get nosy, and I hopefully he's gonna have his hands full with Darnell Washington, and trying to tackle that guy all game, and dealing with him is going to be a challenge for him. But I mean, and even at their corner, they like I say, the Bengals off defense is terrible, and the Steelers really should not have no problems with this defense. Troy Hickerson. Now he may not play. He has a bad back, so I'm thinking he's going to be a game time decision. 4 sacks, so he's right on pace of what he did last year. Only thing with him is, he's still kind of mad at the Bengals with the contract situation. Do he decide that, hey, man, this back this a short week. I'm just gonna sit this one out, So we'll see how that goes. But I mean, not as athletic as Myles Garrett. Really, he's a notch below Myles Garrett and TJ. But he's a guy that the offensive line is gonna definitely have to pay attention to if he's out there, because he can, he can get to the quarterback, and he's the best player on the defense. So if 91 is out there, I'm quite sure all eyes are on him, and get him under control, and it should be smooth sailing for the Steelers. Like I say, we'll see how this works out. But anyway, that is the top 6 ops for the Cincinnati Bengals. Again, you never, and I'm on record of saying I do not like Thursday night games, especially when you're the road team. So this is going to be a challenge for the Steelers. This is not a game where the Steelers just can show up and think they're going to be okay. So, but if they come in there focused and do what they should do, it should be no problem. And keep this winning streak going, keep stacking wins, keep stacking division wins, and just keep on rolling. That's all you can ask for. So for right now, that is it. You guys take care, and I will talk to you later. Bye bye.